The Sims 3 Generations is arguably one of the most well-loved expansion packs amongst Sims 3 players because of the sheer amount of family gameplay it adds to the game. But if you're like me and have been playing this game for over a decade, you might be wondering if there are any new ways to make the game more immersive and interesting in terms of family gameplay. I've scoured the internet for a while for some of the best family gameplay and adjacent mods, and I am so excited to share those with you today. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 1. More baby interactions by the Sweet Simmer. Let's start this video with babies, shall we? My number 1 recommendation is the More Baby Interactions mod by the Sweet Simmer, as this expands the interactions Sims have with their little nooboos. It adds 7 new interactions with new animations such as rocking, cuddling, and cooing at babies. It also includes a new interaction allowing Sims to bathe babies, as well as checking on and tucking in their babies at bedtime. These crib-related interactions also extend to toddlers, allowing Sims to make sure that their little tots are getting a restful night's sleep too. 2. More toddler interactions by the Sweet Simmer. Toddlers bring me to my next mod recommendation, the More Toddler Interactions mod by the Sweet Simmer. I recently started a Generations Let's Play, and some of the interactions from this mod have already taken that LP to the next level. This mod adds 10 new interactions with new animations such as sitting and feeding a toddler, playing, cuddling, and dancing, and many, many more. This mod has elevated family gameplay for me so much, and I find myself extending the toddler life stage up to 10 days just because these interactions really bring the life stage to life in a way that just hasn't been done before in The Sims 3. I'm constantly amazed by all of the new sweet interactions in this mod, and I really cannot recommend this enough. 3. The Sweet Simmers mods adding new capabilities for toddlers. I decided to list this collection of mods under one general umbrella, as the Sweet Simmer has done more to liberate toddlers in The Sims 3 than anyone ever before, at least to my knowledge. They have made so many different mods which enhance the toddler life stage, and the ones that I use and love are toddlers can sit on Sims laps, outdoor activities for toddlers can ride on rocking riders, and toddlers can ask for things. These mods do different things to allow toddlers to participate in activities that were previously unavailable for them, such as riding the rocking horse, jumping on a trampoline, and playing on the slide, and much more. The Toddlers Can Ask mod is also a lifesaver, allowing your toddlers to ask Sims for a bottle, a diaper change, or a snuggle in the case of more clingy toddlers, making the gameplay experience a lot smoother, especially when leaving your toddlers behind with a nanny. Playing with toddlers doesn't have to feel limited, as thanks to these mods you can now bring your toddlers along with you and include them in almost any activities that the rest of your Sim family is participating in. Pregnancy morphs. Before I continue on with gameplay mods, I need to highlight how crucial pregnancy morphs for Sims 3 clothing are. The Sims 3 has a very limited amount of pregnancy-friendly clothing, which I always found really annoying. At least some amazing modders out there have worked hard to create pregnancy morphs for a lot of clothing in The Sims 3 that didn't originally come with these. I've downloaded virtually every single default replacement by Buckley Sims for The Sims 3, and I've never looked back. I feel like having more options for pregnancy makes the game more realistic, and not being locked to that god-awful beige pregnancy nightgown for every single Sims pregnancy has made it way more enjoyable to me.
Nah, fuck this, I'm out of here. Get that fire exit door, I'm off.
Maybe I'm just crazy, but I actually do care about my Sims pregnancy wear, okay? An honorable mention should also be given to CMAR NYC for creating pregnancy morphs for Teen Pregnancy 2 so that we're all able to play out those storylines if we want to have them in our games. Little Wisps and Sleeper Footies by Quizzical Jin. These two little cosmetic fixes for Sims 3 babies are honestly some of my must-haves, but all they really do is add little wisps of hair on your baby Sims and give them cute little pajamas to wear instead of being bald little babies forcibly cocooned in those god-awful blankets. There's not much else I can say apart from the fact that I just felt I had to include these in my must-haves because I truly cannot play without these, and the realism these add to your Sims babies is unmatched. The Children Can mod by Capair. Moving on, I have to mention this mod for child Sims, which allows you to pick and choose more interactions for child Sims to be able to do. For example, this mod allows child Sims to garden, do laundry, perform music, and use the sketchbook, all interactions that low-key feel like they should have already been available for children to do in the first place, right? I use a whole bunch of these and really recommend you to look at them and pick and download all of the ones that you wish to include in your game for some added gameplay and realism for your child Sims. The Scolding and Punishment Tweaks mod by Icarus Allsorts. This mod is a must-have for me as it overhauls the scolding system in The Sims 3 by allowing the player to decide whether or not a parent Sim is going to scold or punish their child for misbehaving. I find this incredibly useful from a storytelling perspective, as I like to play Sims sometimes who don't give a about their kids, so they wouldn't care enough to scold them for breaking the rules. It also adds some quality of life improvements, such as being able to choose if a Sim is going to scold their child, as well as a punishment interaction menu that allows you to choose different interactions ranging from scolding to grounding your Sim's kid. So you can go crazy and play as a totally hands-off parent or an authoritarian monster that has their kids in timeout more than not. It's up to you. And finally, we have the Children Can Care for Toddlers mod by The Sweet Simmer. This mod is a simple little mod that actually has a huge impact on gameplay. It allows your child Sims to be able to pick up toddlers, and also they have a few other interactions that they can do together. I just think this mod is such a key mod because it is just one to bring that level of realism into your game. Typically, your child Sims and toddler Sims don't really have that many interactions they can perform together, which I think can sometimes make sibling relationships feel kind of hollow. So this mod is such a good one for combating that and making your Sims children feel like they really are siblings and they have like a relationship together, because your child Sims can take care of the toddlers and so forth. So I just think this mod is such a key one, and I definitely recommend it. Anyway, that's all from me today. I have included links to download every single mod mentioned in this video down below in the description, and if you have any more that I've missed off of this list, please do let me know down in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!